Hello, Silver Gauntlets. Welcome to round two. Well, round two, as in match two for today between HollowLogic and Blueseangfh2. I'm Dastar. I'm here on the back end, pressing buttons, making everything look snazzy. Snazzy? Is that even a word? I don't even know. But I'm here on comms. I'm here with Natheirean, who decided they wanted to do this for the second time today for some reason. Seems weird, but alright, awesome. We've got Hollow and Blueseangfh. If you just saw the first match about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, whatever, then you know this game sucks. And that's all I can say about it. Nath, what do you think?
Yeah, sometimes you just get seeds that put you in the wrong direction and you cry inside.
And by sometimes you mean all the time, right?
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure.
yeah.
All right. So if we've already seen the stat slide, I'm just going to skip right through to the main page because we are ready to go with a water medallion and ZL start. We have a race mod in the room of Ginger, Sunny. Ginger, go ahead and get them started whenever. We've got that 15-second timer ready to go. Now, for once, we're actually going to start with Zelda's Lullaby, so we don't have to go song hunting that fast to just know where stuff works. But, still going to want to get some more songs.
Oh yeah. I'm curious if Hollow will do his usual like graveyard skip now that he has ZL for the song. I imagine he might actually go for the song as adult.
I mean, let's be honest, his psycho routing is pretty fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
As the guy who wrote the game mode likes to put it, of course.
And looks like we're off.
Hollow?
Might just be a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I'm checking that. Also, I'm not getting game sound. Crap.
So we're 5, 2, and 0. Ooh,
7?
this is GTG to Wisdom.
All right.
So this
chat,
is a very...
Chat, I need you to tell me, are you getting game sound? Okay, cool. Chat's getting sound. That's all I care about. Moving on.
A two-step, or so we have a two-step to Wisdom with GTG being on that path. So that means probably Wanderer, GTG Axis, unless Opponent is the other step. But we'll see where that takes us. And we have Hollow skipping the shield buy as usual. Blueseangfh doing the correct play of buying a shield. I'm not biased in any way.
No,
Shape or
no,
form.
commentators biased? Nah, that can't be. I'm not the only person who won points in the first match by betting on Sean. Point. Very faint. Okay, let's see if I can just crank this.
The path at Temple Time was GTG to Wisdom.
What the hell? Okay, you can tell that I got my my OBS layout from Tobias because there is definitely a very obvious German filter in effect. Farbkorrektor is what it says.
Ooh. Full misjumps on the Hollow side here. Sometimes that jump is a little tricky. I can't say I haven't been there.
Ah, chat says, nice music. It would be nice if we could hear it. Isn't it great? Tobias, go to bed, damn it.
Kokiri Forest Wanderer, though. We knew we were going to get some Wanderer, but there was our first one.
Oh boy, Wanderer. We love Wanderers, right? Hello, you don't want the rupee, you? Oh, okay, cool.
But he's not buying a shield ever. I mean, what's he need the rupee for?
Not like, you know, scrubs need money or anything. Alright, nut on the windmill.
Ooh, was that Iron Boots? Ah, the windmill piece of heart. Was that Iron Boots? I thought it was Iron Boots.
That was irons? Holy shit, I'm blind. Maybe it's not my ears.
He's just skipping him. He's like, nope.
We just had a toilet seat. Why are you doing this to me?
He is like, no irons for me.
Hollow in a nutshell. No, we're not doing this again.
With skipping those irons though is that I like going upriver, and with those irons you could go to Kokiri Forest pretty easy there. But we'll see how this takes us here as they continue to figure the routing out. And given that we have Suns and ZL, Hollow might actually clear a good bit of graveyard. He might still skip Dompe, but we'll see what they decide to go for here.
Speaking of never buy a shield, the shield grave has the boomers.
Ooh, bomb bag.
And they get it basically simultaneously.
I would not be surprised to see Hollow go immediately to DC after he's done with Graveyard. Like, he's definitely skipping Dompe now.
It's also a very interesting comparison, considering that the bottom of the well bomb bag from the first game today, that was... They basically were able to get it at the same time, but I think they got it about half an hour apart.
Got a
Which
I
shows
think
the
there's a
difference in the
slingshot up
routing that
there.
they had earlier. Also, Hollow jump doesn't work on the ramp.
So we're getting our bit of divergence. I don't think Hollow will be doing Dompe, so if anything's on Dompe, might be a early lead for Bluseangfh2, but we'll see what we get.
To be fair, I know that there are a number of people who are Dompe skippers and make memes about it. I have never once seen it actually pay out. Also, Prelude on the Composer's Grave, which is nice to just get back and forth to the Temple of Time and Change Age, which they did not have in the earlier seed, and they're probably happy to see.
Yeah, Prelude is always very nice. You don't have to worry about time of day. You don't need to worry about getting back to Temple of Time as child. It's just an easy transition.
And I mean, at very least, you can use budget Prelude with Serenade, but that's only child. Also, 49 on Dompe from Sean, with a wallet. Wait, did they get Suns? Oh, that was the windmill. Okay.
That was the windmill song.
I just saw Hollow going into the Sun's grave. I'm like, wait, when did that happen?
I think we were distracted by the DLC on the piece of heart in
I was
Windmill.
distracted by a lot of things, and I don't know how many of them were actually on screen. But it ain't that. I'm not distracted by that, for sure.
But no Sun's Path this seed.
So, again, back to that divergence comment. One did Dompe, one didn't, and yet here they are, basically same check, same time.
Well, Hollow did Composers. Bluseangfh2 has not gone Composer's Grave yet.
Yeah, which obviously Sean is 100% doing right now. Wow.
Is he going back for the Iron Boots?
Might be thinking.
Maybe he's going back for him.
I think he's realizing I really shouldn't just leave it there. We didn't get Nocturne. I don't have an easy way to get back here. I should just pick him up. It's as much as you hate to admit it, you should pick up the progressive item while you're there.
Yeah. At the very least, it's the Lost Woods shortcut. Like, that alone can save you a good amount of time.
Chat, did stream just hiccup?
Looks good on my end here.
I don't mean the Discord stream. So you...
Oh no, I mean I have the actual stream open too.
Oh, okay. Hiccup to me. You know what? I live, when I do these restreams, I live in constant fear that the green screen bullshit that happened to me that one time is just going to come back. So.
Yeah, we are seeing Hollow going straight to, probably seems to be Dodongo's Cavern.
Yeah.
With a 0-step, I wouldn't be surprised. Although I wouldn't be surprised to see our 0 in GTG this seed, just because of having that path GTG as part of our wisdom step, so GTG could easily be 0s as well. But DC, always a good player.
Wait, sorry, I completely missed that. So we have GTG to wisdom.
Yes.
As a 2-step, so you need...
Yeah, so either it's Epona's and the GTG item as our 2 steps, or the access to GTG is completely free because it's either Longshot or Epona's.
That's gross. I like it, actually. Sean, filling up that wallet with the cows, little, well, I was about to say something, but that probably was not the right thing to say.
Wasteland Foolish.
Ah! Sorry, Sadie.
We're getting a 20 skull hint, which I think Hollow skip, so if there's anything good here... Nope, just a blue pea.
Man, when did I become so pessimistic? What the hell?
Bomb choose.
Well, it means we definitely aren't long shot locking DC. Yep, that's fair. That no, I like what you said first, Toffel. That is true. We are definitely not long shot locking DC. Okay, so if I do that, that sucks. I'm gonna tinker with some settings, so I'm not going to be looking, but I will be listening.
Sounds good.
Well, if you have any
We're just getting some clemming of DC by Hollow. Looks like Blueshawn will probably be like right behind them. I can't imagine them not going straight into DC as well.
Let's test this. Change here. Nope.
Looks like Blueshawn is going up trail first before going into DC, so they might be checking a few things around the mountain before going in. Possibly maybe chasing that Kokiri Forest Wanderer. A valid strategy for this is to just ignore the zero.
Well,
You might run into it.
Very
Ooh.
conveniently placed hammer.
There's a bomb-locked hammer.
I mean, still convenient when you're an adult and right on the mountain.
Yeah, it does make the possibility of like deep DC being a zero a little bit less likely, but we don't know where strength is, so it could be
Oh hey,
easily zero.
is this even randomized?
Whew.
So we've got 2 bomb bags and a hammer at 10 minutes in.
Yeah, and there's another big chest in the crack wall that Hull's be getting shortly, I think.
Wait, couldn't this just mean... Sorry, the gears are turning. Give me a second. This could potentially... Oh, okay.
There's our courage.
Sure.
So bomb bag is either a strength or another bomb bag is available then. Probably a strength. But that is our zero, and he is out of here. It's not even gonna be opening IGC with it. He's just, I'm done. I think he's gonna be hunting for a way to get into GTG next, so he's probably gonna be heading up trail and into Lost Woods.
So, Nath, you're the brain here. Explain this idea I just had. We have a bomb bag that locked a hammer, right?
Uh-huh.
So that is technically 2 steps. The hammer could unlock something like the boss key loop and fire. Oh, the bombs. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, bombs are definitely Wanderer because of that crack wall. Likely it's either another bomb bag or there's a strength somewhere. Probably the strength, but I mean the bomb bag could just be somewhere that's open and free.
Oh, so KF Wanderer could very likely just be the 3rd bomb bag.
Or a strength, yeah. Ooh. Little miss on the link to go on there, but gonna be doing the maze, but it won't be too much of a loss on it.
Alright, what do we get in the loot cave? This really is just OOT's version of the Link to the Past hype cave.
In a way, yeah. If you have hammer or strength too, it's just free stuff. Big chest and Hyrule Field Wanderer.
Into the hook shot. Okay. Okay, game.
Anything else for us in the cave?
Yeah.
Nope. Just a hook shot. As I say, no, just a hook shot.
At this point, he's 12 minutes.
Oh yeah.
In. He's got the piece. He's got the hook shot. He's got the hammer. That's gotta feel nice. Blueshawn, meanwhile, just doing little short hops over the little gaps in the bridge and pooping out bombs. I always love that strat. Look, it's funny. I like bathroom humor. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see if Blueshawn clears all of DC, or if they elect to do what Hollow did and skips it.
13, almost on the nose here for Sean to pick up that piece.
Looks like they will be clearing the rest of DC.
Honestly, it's not that terrible of a move at 13 minutes.
No, it's not. I do kind of like Hollow's idea to skip it because we have basically anything you need to seed is probably going to be hinted between Wanderers and path items.
I think that's
So
a combination of both. Oh, Valley Wanderer. Oh boy.
Ooh, I like it. We have a hammer, so you can pull clear Valley.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no way to get to the rocks, but
I think Hollow's failing on DC is both a combination of reading the seed and knowing things are going to be hinted, plus what we've seen, and as was so put, Hollow's psycho play.
I don't know if you don't think he's even that psycho. I think what he's doing is pretty well thought out.
I more meant that he's known for just kind of blitzing, playing really aggressively, and just going through, ignoring a few checks, and just failing and getting out and going somewhere else, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Alright, it's not the song.
Did we have a DMC path at all, or is it?
No, I
just...
got confused because I was thinking about it with the hammer, but I forgot that wasn't actually hinted. My bad. Yeah, Psyduck, he was trying to spawn a big Poe. And he got very unlucky.
He basically felt he was so far behind that he was hoping that the long shot and irons were for beating Morpha to get opponent song on Burning Cack, which probably wasn't a play I would do, but I mean, if you feel like you're that far behind, it might just be a Hail Mary, because if you just follow the same path your opponent is, you're not going to win anyway.
Goron's Ruby from DC, is this even randomized? That's two things in one dungeon that are vanilla.
Yeah. And Song of Time is vanilla the seed as well.
Alright, any Midas skippers in the chat?
A little too far to the left there, Hollow.
Well, he also is dealing with a little bit of a handicap, just from his controller issues that he had in Game 1. He is using a backup controller that's basically, as he put it, Frankensteined. So, you know, I think he's just hoping to be able to play decently at this point.
Play unimpeded, yeah.
And, I mean, it's working so far, but, you know, there's another hour 45 to go.
Yeah, his play last seed seemed a bit off, and then after seeing the controller stuff happening in Forest Temple, it made a lot more sense. His play so far, this seed has looked a lot better.
So, Hollow grabbing Wolfos, and as usual, nothing there. But Sean is about to pick up that hookshot over here. Oh, shit.
We'll get a fresh round of hints here.
And a fresh Gamba.
Those are always hints.
Jabu Foolish, nice.
That's our always, it's fine. Burning Cack is Bolero.
Okay, sure.
So both of our big song requirements are probably not looking to be a thing here.
I mean, they did say vanilla Song of Time. And that's very useful when it comes to GTG
That is
logic.
very minuet locked.
Goron
City Wisdom, that hook shot.
Wait.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him go into Forest, but looks like he's going to opt to not do that.
Hold up. If that's Path to Wisdom, doesn't that mean that it has to be the long shot just to get to GTG?
Not necessarily. So, one hookshot could be locking the other hookshot. But opponents could be available on, say, like, Lon.
More vanilla, awesome.
Yeah, so you still need the first hookshot to, like, get to get, whatever's in GTG maybe, right. But you don't necessarily need it to get to GTG.
Yeah, and I guess technically there's also the whole, need a hookshot to do GTG as well, so.
Part of it, yeah. Very clean Mido skip from Blueseangfh2 as well.
Doesn't have the money.
Oof.
And that's why you pick up that rupee. See, I almost feel bad because I kind of cursed that one. I did say that's exactly. Oh,
Ace is on power. Okay. Interesting.
Is that a bigger on sword?
I think it was.
Oh, Mido!
Oh my goodness, Mido, you are definitely Wanderer today. Troar's Wind. Slingshot.
What?
And choose.
Mido,
It's probably a
you
Wanderer
asshole.
Slingshot. Yes, with that Wanderer, it's probably a Slingshot unless it's in like Storm's Grotto or Kakiri Sword Chest. I am feeling it might be Requiem over an ice, and it's Slingshot for a child side spirit. That'd be
Yeah.
my best
And it
guess
was
on this
bigger on
seed.
sword, yeah. John's got the big stabby.
Until otherwise, it looks like to be a Slingshot for our first Wanderer. So we have Ice to Power and Goron City to Wisdom, which is probably our hookshot. Doesn't have to be, but probably is.
And just to remind me, the courage piece was bomb.
Or Hammer. Oh yeah, Hammer is bomb locked, so it is bomb locked. Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to, even though it's a zero path, I wanted to make a note that it was bomb locked. And when we've got that.
Was that a Water Temple Wanderer?
Fuck. I'm
I
just gonna
choked
go
a
ahead
bit.
and repeat what I said when I first started the taking over on comms, and that's this game sucks.
I bet he's real happy he went back for those Iron Boots right now.
Well, when you said that they're happy and Iron Boots in the same sentence, I know that Jax just like cries on the inside.
Zora's River Wanderer. So many Wanderers here.
Fire.
Oh, is that a Wanderer Dins?
Yep.
Could be. We haven't found anything else in field yet.
And we also have River Wanderer now. 5 Wanderers.
We only have 2 paths left, and like we haven't seen anything except for Ice Cavern on power, which is starting to worry me
We are
a
looking
bit.
at a 5-path Deep Spirit. I love this game.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that all of our paths are converging just from this because you would have less Wanderer. We haven't seen a single unlock hint though either, so we could actually have extra hints because of the missing unlocks.
I mean, has anyone even been Child yet either?
I haven't.
Yeah, we're only 20 minutes. I keep forgetting that. Alright, well, we're about to see Phantom Ganon die, which is always nice.
And I actually like this play from Blueseangfh, just because of where Sari's is. You never know where, or you don't know where Minuet is. Like, honestly, your 5 could be in here. Like, I don't think it is, but because you'd probably see something Wanderer pointing to a song location. Not Wanderer, but Path, but... I mean, we are still missing 2.
Oh, that was Kakiri Sword unlocks Ruto's letter.
Interesting.
Lake Lab.
Yep, so that probably means... We probably have a Deku Tree path somewhere.
It's gotta be power. It has to be. Or, I mean, it could be Wandering.
I wonder if
Aren't
K-Sword is
foolish?
in, Ooh.
Also, that's only one of those foolish hints. A bunch of them.
Yeah, we've had Wasteland, Market, and Jabu Foolish, I believe.
That's correct. Just, I still can't get over that Mido.
Sling being Wanderer could be for Deku completion, like
There it is, Deku Path to Power, back in the lake.
Yep. Okay.
Wow, I can't believe I actually read logic correctly.
So we're missing one more path left, and unless ZL is not path, then we're probably out of actual hintable items.
If that's the
And
case,
actually, no, ZL will be path because it's Ice Cavern.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call something out. I have said this the entire tournament. Do not sleep on Blueseangfh, and he just showed why. In the tournament last year, I'll admit, I very much more so than probably your average person got impressed by his playstyle and his spin strats that at the time I hadn't seen before, and how he just pulled everything out and just came out of nowhere and played really well. And that's why he's been, in my opinion, personally, and again, bias, a very large, looming dark horse to these competitors. And you just saw why on that clean as hell Phantom Ganon.
We are gonna see 3 hearts on this is not always the nicest, but I think he should have enough time. He might have to reset to do map chest.
Wait, water can't have the long shot. It's Wanderer.
Water could have the long shot if just because it would be hookshot locked. But you don't necessarily need hookshot or long shot to get to GTG. You could use opponents as well. And so a Wanderer long shot here would not surprise me.
Iron Boots unlocks the way to a Wanderer's hookshot. I mean, there's the answer right there.
That seems about right. So we're probably gonna see long shot here in water.
Yeah, thanks, Decatree. You're a good.
Which
you're a good
it could be a big bait. We don't know where opponents actually is. Like opponents could just be sitting on like vanilla.
I'm gonna say that's. No, that can't be right. If it's vanilla and everyone's just doing all these really long friggin' adult one. All right, I'm gonna turn up my sound real quick and see if I can figure out what's on.
Another key on the crack wall.
Oh, that echo was. I don't even know if that came through my mic. Did y'all hear that?
It did come through, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Not too big a deal. I wouldn't be surprised to see some weird bow logic this seed, actually, now that I think about it. We haven't seen bow yet.
PTSD with missing bows?
Well, not just that, is that we have a Wanderer Dins, and if you don't have a bow, the way to get into like some of the bow rooms in this game is also from Dins. Or it could just be here. And I could just be spewing nonsense. There it is! He's gonna dip probably immediately, I think. He might be Morpha. Oh, nope. I mean, we had irons leading to a Wanderer hookshot. That seemed pretty self-explanatory.
So that tells me. Well, I guess it really depends what the medallion is. Also, note that Forest and Zongos were 2/3 of the way to Song of Time.
Yeah, I don't know if we're feeling a Song of Time seed, though, the seed.
I mean, I want to.
I don't always want to, it just doesn't seem like it fits. Because we don't know where, because Song of Time is going to require Saris as well, and that hasn't been hinted. Or not Saris, but Minuet, because Sari was on Minuet. And it seems a little too many steps. There's the Dins. I'm curious what Dins is Wanderer for. Could just be it's probably the spirit, like magic logic. But yeah, Hollow is just beaming straight to GTG here, and I completely like this play.
Various paths, I'm trying to think. Are there things to light things on the fight?
Spirit Temple.
That's not on our path list. I'm looking.
That could be where the 5 is at. What if our ice path is for Requiem, and that slingshot is for child projectile?
Then it means stuff that my puny brain can't comprehend. Look, you're the one in the tournament, dude. I don't even go here, okay?
Yeah, just so far, it looks like Kokiri Sword is probably going to be here in GTG, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the 2-step in Deku Tree. And then we'll also find probably like Ruta's Letter there. Which will actually route very nicely. Because we'll actually get to do Deku and then turn in Letter.
Okay, we've already got case. I was about to say, wouldn't that give us some power? Then I realized we already had Q. And we're gonna see what rocks, big or small.
We should. We have a Valley Wanderer, so I'd be a little surprised if he doesn't peek at least. I mean, I'd be peeking
now,
all of
Shannon?
them.
Can you hear me better now?
Not there.
Okay.
Oh, is he just? Oh, is he not gonna like reset his warp point? No, he's just going straight down.
Sometimes you just gotta dive in the river. Who knows?
Yep. I would have liked to check the crate first, just in case that's what it is.
Oh yeah, he got some in Mida. Oh, Valley Wanderer. Thanks, Dan.
You don't say.
Another note. We're about to find out if Sadie can be happy or sad. I'm gonna go ahead and say sad.
Hopefully for him it's here, which is that Rudos?
No.
That's just a bottle.
Curious
Is it a Wanderer bottle?
Sword has to unlock.
That can't be a Wanderer bottle, right?
How?
I mean, it could, but
No shot. No shot. I refuse to admit that.
Okay, so I
No,
believe he's gonna do either.
God damn it.
No, because you that's not logical. You need Rudos anyway
Ow.
to do ice.
Uh,
I think
and
20
Marcus
skulls
not
was
big pose.
dead. I mean, Blueshawn is going back to child. It looks like.
It's about time someone did. About 30 minutes in.
I feel like this seed you don't like, especially Kakiri sword is path somewhere.
Right,
I
here's your crate.
feel
Here's your crate.
like magic here.
Nope.
Strength.
There's your Wanderer.
Oh my gosh! What if that's your Wanderer strength for
That's 100% your Wanderer.
for
Sure
DC?
as fuck, not the bottle at that point.
No, but the thing is, you need either a strength or a bomb bag for DC. What if that's your actual Wanderer for the 0 step?
Gross. I like it.
I don't think that's what the playthrough did, but I mean, I've seen weirder. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure Hollow's just gonna stay the Zord River Wanderer for when he's a child anyway. I'm just a little surprised that Blueshawn got long shot and then didn't go to GTG. It seems a little ambitious or risky. I'm not sure which to call it.
Interesting that he's doing specifically child market. Did he not get the foolish hint? Oh, that was back of Blake.
And he wasn't like, I guess he didn't do the hints, which might be hurting him here a bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. By the way, obviously I don't want to curse anything, but should another race be needed, that has already been scheduled for tomorrow, and we are still looking for volunteers to fill up on that race. I believe it's 3 o'clock?
3 Central, I believe, but I'll double check on us. While we're getting some foolish checks
4
and
o'clock.
some GTG stuff.
Or Eastern.
Is it 4 Eastern? Okay.
Why am I cutting out?
Yeah, for anyone who didn't hear Dastar, it'll be 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, 3 Central. If you're on the European side, I'm sorry, I don't know the conversions.
4 Eastern, 3 Central, 10 Central European.
There you go.
Tobias, go to bed!
Ooh, no bow for machine gun strats. He has to actually do Deku Nut strats. Does he know? I guess he does know what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't understand why Sean would pick up... What's the point of picking up your Wanderer long shot if you're not... Oh, okay. Now he knows it's Wanderer for sure.
Is that Water
There we go.
Temple? Okay.
Now you definitely...
Okay, that is probably our Wanderer. And that... that could come to bite Hollow if he needs that bow. It might not be that actual Dims.
100%, well, I guess get the song in 1-1 and then go adult and hit GGG. You have that bow. I believe it was your race that had the piece in the lobby, didn't it?
That was the 3rd piece was in lobby, yeah. It won't. I don't think it'll be there in this case now because it's gonna be basically a 0 confirmed. But
Bias, I promise you, I am not moving the damn thing at all. It is as close to my face as it was at the start of the stream.
yeah, so we'll see if Hollow can get to this potential K sword here without a bow. I have a feeling he might not be able to, but it could be for key logic.
And yeah, I'm Psyduck is right. I'm very much just trying to get swole. That's what's going on here.
Oh, I hate when these guys get up on the ledge. Okay, well, good recover.
Alright, I'm just gonna swallow my microphone. How about that? Does that work?
It's a key on the right side.
Baseball, don't make me get the mustache back out.
Oh, oh. Preach it from there, but that works too.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm detracting from the actual race commentary by making memes. Alright, there's Sean's strength.
Maybe Sean doesn't know you can get these with get like the crate with long shot as adult, and he went child to get it. But I feel like he'd know that. Might be a question for him after the race.
Oh God, what is that chicken noise? I'm kind of glad I don't have games on right now.
So far, a lot of nothing in GTG. The key on the right side. We don't actually have that many more checks we can even get. We have the Stalfos chest, the Wolfos chest, and whatever we can reach in the maze, and that's it.
Tobias, you're welcome.
Yeah, Bowlock seems pretty pretty likely. He might luck out, and ooh, it's a standard chest. I doubt that's it. Oh no, we need Song of Time, so that's definitely not it. At least not the Kokiri sword we're looking for. Oh, could be it here.
There's your Kokiri sword, as we thought.
Oh, oh. He has to just dip now, right? There's no way he stays. Yeah, he's out of here.
Gone. See ya.
So he lucked out. That's probably bow locked by keys, but out of logic, you don't need that.
I'm gonna regret this.
Shanna, it's probably by key logic you need a hookshot because of where keys are.
I'm sorry in advance for the mustache.
I imagine there's probably 1 or 2 keys that are bow locked and 1 key that is hookshot locked. I am surprised he's not going straight child here. Is he gonna be checking the rest of field? It has to be it. I'm not sure what else he'd be doing here.
Tektite?
Yeah, I think he's checking the rest of field for Wanderer. I don't think he believes that Din's Wanderer. Which is, if that is the case, he is going to be pushing us through to that bow.
Are we about to see a dancing? No, we're not. Yes, we are seeing a dancing dad.
Ooh.
That's what we're seeing, Psyduck.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Blue is doing. So he must have something on his yeah, I guess he is clearing path like Goron City, but it just feels so like too safe. And against someone like Hollow, I don't feel like you can play that safe.
Oh, nice.
But he did. Yep. Oh my gosh, Tobias.
Alright, hey, Tobias, you broke Nath. Nice one. That's just gonna be the new, like, mini game while we're doing commentary. Who can break Nath first?
Oh, I can break myself, don't worry. Is Hollow going straight to ice now?
I mean...
I don't hate it,
still
but,
ice. It counts.
Yep. Actually, no, this is probably actually pretty good, because if it is actually Requiem in ice, then that's 1 less age change. It's actually, I scratched that, it's actually probably pretty good.
Yeah, it just does feel like, from the things he's found in the routing he's doing, Hollow does very much seem to have an advantage here on this scene.
Yeah, I feel like he has the read, and I think he knows the 2-step is... That's a Deku shield up there.
That's a Deku shield? Holy shit, my eyes are red.
It is dark.
Alright,
Yeah.
Sean's going back to adult. Now he can use that long shot that he had before.
If it is Requiem and Ice, I'd be really surprised if Lens was a Wanderer. Just because, why would the seed get a Lens if you already have to get Requiem? This is probably it here. It's probably like a magic, if I had to guess. Or Strength too. We do need that.
Where is he?
That's River. That was the open grotto.
That's the Wanderer strength.
So that's probably the strength in Valley, and then that strength is our Wanderer's strength too for what seems to be Spirit Temple.
Yeah. Hollow doesn't even need to worry about hints anymore. He just needs to go. Just follow his path, and he's done.
Yeah. If he's gotten every hint that I've been keeping track of, he has all but one path, and I think he has all the info he needs. Like, if you go to GTG as child, you don't even need magic to do the fling checks. You can just do storage.
Just specifically the locations that the hints are listed at, he's been to all of them.
Okay. Yeah. The only thing you might be missing is one unlock, one path, maybe an extra wanderer, but
at this point, you don't need him.
Yeah.
So, if there is not another path, it's a sometimes hint, right?
So sometimes only come into play if we are out of wanderers as well.
I mean,
which we're probably actually getting very close to.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think it might be one more field wanderer for the bow and the dins, but that isn't guaranteed.
Right, there as well.
Yeah, it honestly could be dins or bow. I don't know what actually is wanderer there. Because now that we have strength 2 and river there, like, you don't actually probably need bow for keys. In fact, it's probably actually not bow for keys at all. It's probably bow for actually I don't know what bow could be for yet. Ooh. A little bit to the left there. And he is on a different controller than he's used to, so he's probably not in his territory with, like, picky setups like this. There we go. Second try.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing too hard. It's something else.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think the problem, Ela, is that he doesn't use a shield for a lot of them, which I think there are alternatives, but he's powering through it. Is that fire arrows?
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Oh, I mean, he doesn't have a bow, so I mean, why would he want fire arrows?
I mean, that's another reason. Or magic, for that matter.
Yeah, or magic. That probably explains the Din's Wanderer. If that even is Wanderer.
Well, if we see 3 more, three more field wanderers, then we'll know. Well, I guess 2 more.
Oh, you know what I think the bow is Wanderer for? It's probably Bosky chest in Spirit Temple. That logically needs a bow.
Nice.
That's actually probably what I'm going to expect.
I like how that freezer tried to get away from Hollow, and Hollow's was like, no!
Yeah, we do have Blueseangfh2 going into ice right behind Hollow here.
Well, at least it's better than Double Forest.
I kind of wonder if Hollow's gonna like just skip right past like the compass room and to go straight to the end.
I'm not hallucinating, right? We've still only found the 0 path courage, right?
Yes, I think so. It feels like the other one is in Deku Tree, like almost like for sure. So I think what he's trying to do is just push into like probably get push for the 5 steps so he can leave. Actually, we just have a Deku path. What is in Deku? Is it like magic? I just realized oh no, we don't have Rudo's letter,
Yeah,
right?
That's that's
Right. Okay. Yeah, with Deku, we have Case Sword to Rudo's. Duh. Oh.
So magic or whatever is after Rudo's is obviously here.
Yeah, which is I feel like it has to be Requiem at this point. Oh my gosh.
It's alright.
Yep, just
It's fine, Hollow. Just chill. Calm down. You're fine.
this room is the worst.
It's already the worst, yeah. And then you just add, you know, nerves from being in semifinals, being literally 1 race away from elimination, and being on a different controller. Hollow is not having a good time right now.
Could be Minuet. I'd be a little surprised with the having 2 strengths that are Wanderer hinted at this point. But it's not out of the question. Unless the seed got those 2 strings for key logic as well, but again, that seems less likely. But we don't need to question because we will find out in about, I don't know, 90 seconds or so, however long it takes to do this room. I've never timed it.
Well, it depends on if your name is Chuckles501 or not.
And these ice keys has not been nice to him today.
The mic volume has stabilized at a low level. If you have a few dB left on the OBS mixer, crank it. And it's all maxed out. Nice.
It looks like Blueshawn is clearing the side room here, which I don't hate. I think that might actually been a big chest there. I didn't quite catch it. It is. Well, we'll see if our song is actually bait and it's actually this chest here. Nope. That is definitely not it.
Always practice safe Triforce Blitz, everybody. Which is also the same thing as not playing Triforce Blitz. That's right, Ella, that's a call out. It's all your fault.
He has a... Well, I can't tell if he has the right angle for this. This is the setup I don't use. And it looks different than how I do it, but it looks like it worked.
It does seem different than I usually see it, but, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. If it works, it works.
Right? Hell,
so,
listen,
the song
I am at a
path.
point with my suitor skills of, if it works, it's far better than anything I would have thought of myself.
Hey, I mean, not too long ago, I used to be a block pusher in Ice Cavern, so...
And Survey says Requiem, probably, even though it hasn't revealed yet.
Well, small chest, so it is definitely the song. If it's not Requiem, I will be a little confused. There it is.
Wow.
It's almost like I play this game mode.
It's almost like you're in the semis of a tournament of this exact game mode.
Yeah. So I imagine we're going to see Deku Tree into Requiem to get Child Spirit, or in the opposite order.
Honestly,
Not sure what side he'll do.
You can just skip Deku, can't you?
Well, we think the 2-step is probably there.
Right.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be there. It could be like Deku locks all magic or something. Yes, because we're 99.9% sure it's just Ruto's there.
Yeah.
Yep, this is Deku Tree.
Oh, hookshot strat and white Wolfos. Look, sometimes you just gotta hook a wolf. You know what? I'll stop that phrase as well.
Yeah. I mean, hookshot on the Wolfos actually is. I do it quite often. Usually, I will see if like they're how they're gonna act with me. If they're being mean, then I will just hookshot them and then stab them in the back.
Wolfos is one of the very few monsters that I am actually able to consistently just stab in the back.
Yeah, it is like one of the first enemies I think you find in the game, outside of Deku Tree. So I think, like even like canonically, like it's meant to be like a pretty well like easy thing to kill.
Yeah, Sean feels behind. He's going straight in.
Which I don't blame him. I think he probably feels behind that he did like a bunch of child stuff, and he knows how Hollow plays, and I think he feels like he just needs to hope it's early in Spirit, which I feel like it's going to be relatively up top in Spirit, which means you might not even need the child side. Like, physically, logically you need it.
I think it's more likely that Sean is like, okay, the 2 pieces definitely is more than likely in Deku. I know that Deku locks Ruto's. I can go there whenever. I want to go and hunt down where this 5 pieces.
Yeah.
And sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, and given where the pieces end up being, I could easily see either of them pulling out ahead on this.
Oh yeah.
If you're hoping for a
The thought. Survey says. Ding.
There it is. It's early in Deku.
About 48-20-ish.
I'm probably going to expect a key on Child side, but not the actual piece. Otherwise, the Wanderer's strengths wouldn't really seem to fit. So my current guess is that it's going to be on the boss key chest. If you have your own predictions, you can put them wherever you'd like.
I don't even
But
know
that's
what
just
chest that is, I'll be honest. What is that chest?
that's the one behind Ziel at the very top.
No, sorry, I was thinking out loud. That wasn't actually asking. Alright, so Sean's saving grace is if Child isn't needed, Child Spirit, and he just stumbles into the piece. That's about what Sean needs right now.
I think so, yeah.
Well, is this going to be magic because it's always in this room? Okay.
Oh, there's the piece.
I jinxed it. Listen, that wasn't on purpose, okay?
This is a very, like, if Hollow gets a key and dips immediately, I think he has a chance, but if he doesn't leave very quickly, he's gonna run out of time.
Well, why wouldn't he just go straight to Deku at this point?
Wait, where's Blueseangfh2 going?
Sean?
Oh, he doesn't have a Kokiri sword yet!
Oh, no! Oh yeah, he's in trouble. He's gotta go. God, I love that shoe strat.
Oh no.
Even more so when it works.
That seemed a bit late again. It's 1.5.
Pull out the slingshot, dude. Just pull out the slingshot. Thank you. Well, that's a big chest. Wait, but that's not going to be anything we need. We know this.
Oh no, Hollow.
Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Alright, raise your hand if you puckered there. My hand is up.
Ooh, right in the back.
Yeah, you can tell he's stressed over his controller there. Let's see if he loses his shield this time.
Well, the keys won't be there, so he's not gonna lose it. The keys are already dead.
Nice bonk in the middle of an open desert.
Yeah, he has the two strat, like he's in the right spot, but he's letting go a little too late. It's 1.5. Usually the way I read it is on the like right when it's flashing, the second flash like at the brightest point, like right there. That should work. Survey says good.
Yes, it did. And what's this big item that's not going to be helpful?
I'm hoping he skips.
Cool.
Oh, there is a slingshot lock slingshot. Even though it is Wanderer.
Obviously,
yeah,
we know that Hollow doesn't need to pick up this key, but he's not taking that risk, and I don't blame him.
So I think it's going to matter if he dips right here. If he doesn't dip, it's going to be a close race.
The problem is,
he's dipping.
I don't see Sean getting Kokiri Sword and doing Deku before Hollow stumbles into that room in Adult.
Yeah, it'd have to be something like really wacky. Like he just like struggles with the. Well, thing is, he knows Requiem is path, so if he knows his Spirit Key logic, which I think he knows pretty well by now, is that it can't be the first two checks on Adult side. Otherwise, Requiem would not ever be path.
This might come down to the wire, though. And it might still be sub-hour.
Yeah, if Blueseangfh2 goes straight into the maze here with that key, which is this straight into the maze?
No.
Nope, it is not. Yeah, so it's looking like Hollow has this unless something astronomically bad happens.
I had a really good time against those stalkers. Yeah, Hollow's going Adult Spirit.
Yeah, so if you are hoping for a Game 3, you are looking to get it, because we'll probably be seeing a third piece on Hollow side in about 30 to 2 minutes.
You know, on one hand, I know for a fact that Hollow's like, alright, right, I took it back. We're back even at 1-1, and now a part of him is also like, oh god, I've got to deal with all these nerves again.
It feels like once you win, you're this is last season. I was on like a loss of game 1 quite often. Felt like once you win the second game, your nerves start like they still are still there, but they're not nearly as bad when you need to win 2 in a row.
I'm sorry. If HollowLogic tries to farm pose, he may. I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh my god.
This isn't game 1.
I don't think he'll be doing that this time.
He says it's game 1. Anyway.
Yeah, and he did skip the lower spirit like I thought he would.
May or may not have stolen the initial.
So, and unless his eyes cease to function here and he misses this chest, it should be it.
Count it.
And that is GG. Let's give it up to Hollow here, who I think played the seed incredibly well. Like, outside of a few execution mishaps where he's on a backup controller, not used to it. Like, I completely understand. Like,
honestly, that wasn't
he played
that
this
bad.
logically. He played the seed very well.
A brand new to him controller.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty fucking great.
Logically, he played the seed very well.
Yeah. And I'm going to have fun updating Challenge to show 1-1.
Yeah, so we'll be getting a game 3 tomorrow, which means I might be signing up for that.
And Sean just asked where's Wisdom, and yeah, Sean just got the answers. Okay, Hollow is ready to come talk to us. He is over in general ready to go.
I think I can drag him down. Let me see
I
here.
can as soon as my Discord
There we go.
allows me. Hey, Hollow.
I got him already.
Alright.
Hi. GG's.
I saw you in the general channel waiting.
So, how do you feel?
Better.
That's good.
So, first question, as Shannick in chat says, why did you give Ganon back the Triforce of Power since he's saying it's on his hand? But second question, also from chat, how did you feel dipping GTG without the bow?
I didn't love it, but it felt okay. I was going to be in a lot of trouble if it ended up being... I was actually more worried dipping GTG without Strength 2, thinking K-Sword might have been in heavy block. I knew it was going to be hook shot lock, but I wasn't sure if it was like... there's just too many checks that it felt like it would have been fine.
I'm gonna drag Blueseangfh2 down as well here.
Oh, do you see him?
Hi, Blueseangfh2. GG's on game 2
Hey,
here.
you see him?
Hi, Blueseangfh2. GG's on game 2 here.
Hey, Sean. So, how do you
Yo.
feel about the seed? So,
I thought it was
how do you
alright.
feel
I
about
think
the
I
seed?
followed the Wanderers a bit too hard.
So my biggest question for you is after you got the Wanderer what made you go back to Child instead of chasing straight to GTG? What made you go back to Child instead of chasing straight to GTG? Where you and Hollow that was the major turning point checks. Where you and Hollow
I wanted to go Valley, but I didn't want to go like as adults.
Sorry guys, hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta fix something. Sorry guys, hold on, give me 1 second.
Oh,
I gotta
is it
fix something.
echoing?
Yeah, it's my bad.
That's
Why is
also
it showing
my
a
bad.
freaking...
You can lease the new Volkswagen Atlas today.
Wait, what? Oh.
That's what's on screen currently.
It shouldn't be. Why the frick is it? I haven't had that working in a while. Tobias, did you just give me a scene with, like, frickin' old stuff on it?
There we go.
Anyway, I'm blaming Tobias. It's fine. Moving on.
Yeah, so that was my main thought. I assume, do you know how to do like all of Valley with as adult with long shot, or is that something that you just not practiced or tried?
I just I kind of forgot that you could grab that box with long shot.
That's fair. Anyone's been there in all honesty.
I mean, you've got enough to care about while you're in the middle of a race.
There's a lot going on. You get a lot of info flowing in very quickly on this seed here because a lot of wanderers going every direction.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, just like one or
Wanderers
two wanderers,
like,
and I'm already lost. But what do we have? 5 wanderers? 4?
Let me check my tracker. I think
a
I had
lot.
6.
So we had 9 pass, 4, 5 wanderer, and
yeah,
a wanderer
I have
mod.
5. Yeah.
Gross. That's all I'm gonna say. Just gross.
I figured it had to be really hard overlap. Like, I literally had my path layout put in my tracker right there on my stream. I figured it was really hard to overlap. So I'm like, okay, so GTG has K-Sword. I wanted to gamble getting Strength 2 before going and then trying to go up Spirit as an adult, but I'm like, I'm not certain. If I go out there and I get key locked, that's going to cost me everything. I can't do it.
Yeah, we thought it was actually be a close race, and then we all forgot that Blueseangfh2 never had K-Sword because he found, like, you both went to Spirit around the same time, but he went to as adult side first and got a key on the ZL check. And
Yeah.
so we thought it would be very close, but we forgot that he didn't have K-Sword at that point. So he had to reverse back to get K-Sword, and at that point, as soon as you dip Child Side, it was basically a GG at that point.
Mhm.
But at the same time, there was a lot of funny vanilla. There was a lot of funny accidental cursing, and there was a lot of memery to be had. Which
Vanilla bomb bag.
yeah,
Yeah.
the vanilla
Yeah.
bomb bag and vanilla Goron Ruby in the same dungeon.
Hold on. You finished off the Dodongo's Cavern. I dipped.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh no, I dipped on my chat was making jokes. We need a counter for how many checks Hollow is skipping here.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't hate it because you have so many Wanderer locations at that point. You kind of don't care what else is in DC.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is Triforce Blitz, and they're watching HollowLogic. Why are they expecting you to do checks at all?
No,
I
they
don't
shouldn't.
know.
No, they shouldn't at all.
Well, I'm curious on which it ended up working out for you, Hollow, is that you almost skipped those Iron Boots.
I thought about it.
I knew you thought about it.
I decided not to because I wanted to go routing River at some point, and I never got to route it in, but I figured it'd be a good way to route in River from Lost Woods, and then I'm like, oh no, let's go Valley, or let's go Field next, and just never got back around to it. But I picked it up literally to try and route River, and then never did.
It just happened that you walked into a Wanderer Water after you picked Irons up. It really, at least you didn't have to backtrack.
Wanderer Water, Wanderer Dins. Tell me it's Spirit. I hate
Yeah.
you.
I'm actually curious where Epona's song is, because that's the whole reason that Longshot is Wanderer is because of Epona's song.
If I were going to bet, it's on Temple of Time.
I don't know. Do you have the spoiler up?
Yeah,
My
we got
bet is probably Bolero check.
Nope, did that. That was a
Oh.
Serenade.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it's like
skip,
Vanilla
DMC
or
altogether.
Ansari's, I'd be very
Temple.
surprised.
Sheik at Temple.
Okay, so it's behind Forest Medallion. Did we see what medallions
Volvagia.
were this one? Avagia.
Oh.
Which is possible. You have Hammer.
Yeah, you have
I had
hammer and a wallet.
Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I would never have gotten it that way, so I'm glad I got the Water Temple Wanderer.
No,
but
you would
yeah.
never do that unless
Yeah.
you got directly hinted that was Epona's.
Yeah.
So, I also got to say, for one of the seeds that we normally have on here, which, this was kind of simple compared to that, not only was this a sub-hour, this was well, I mean, honestly, I can just say it was a sub-hour here. Normally we're used to things looking very easy and then having some kind of troll later on that extend it to an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't really complain.
No, and major shout out to getting Sun Song in Kakariko and starting on ZL, or else
Yeah.
I would have never done Graveyard and gotten that bomb bag.
Yeah, you were both
Yeah.
literally same time.
I wouldn't have gone Graveyard either if I didn't have ZL and Suns.
I always skip it. Unless it gives me everything I need, I'm not doing Graveyard. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
give me the conditions, I'll do it. Bomb bag, I'm like, oh, cool, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have your tiebreaker tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. I believe it was told 10
Central Eastern. Yeah,
Central European.
I got you. But yeah, so we're gonna hopefully not scramble. We're gonna get some volunteers. We're gonna get that one shown tomorrow, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll have the clear decision on what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Every one of them had to be game 3 for me. I'm hyped though.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of that hype's gonna go away in the couple hours between, but hopefully
That's
some
fine.
of that'll come back. Anyway, if I could quickly shout you two out, HollowLogic, Blueseangfh2, fantastic show from these two, and please give them a follow if you're interested in watching more of this. Always good to watch them play. If I could also quickly shout out Simon, Ginger Sunny, and Baseball for tracking and helping us keep track of all the Wanderers, because that's about all this seed had. We appreciate it because, I even though Nath knows what he's talking about, I sure as hell don't. And of course, Ginger Sunny also was our race monitor in order to have us, just in case anything went wrong and, God forbid, somebody might need an FPA. Cough.
That should never happen though, right?
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. And of course, Nath, thank you for actually being here and explaining stuff because I was lost.
Always. Looking forward to Game 3 and it'll be a really good showcase for the top half.
Yeah, looks like Tobias has already picked up Restream for tomorrow and is going to commentate. So just one more commentator and we can windmill slam that in. Anyway, we will hopefully see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. US East.